Hello everyone, welcome to TGBtoys channel. In this episode, I'm unboxing the newly released Saint Cloth Myth EX figure Pandora. First, the front of the outer box shows a close-up of the Pandora figure. Near the bottom, you can see that this one is made in China. The manufacturer is Bandai Toys. The mainland China version uses a white background with green cat sticker. One side of the color box shows Pandora's look in Hades' castle. The other side shows her look in the underworld. Let's also show the top and bottom. The back of the box is a collection of official promotional images of the outer box, and the contents include 2 layers of blister packs, 2 bags of clothing, and 1 instruction manual. Neither layer of the blister pack has sealing tape. In the first layer, the center is the base body. On the left is Pandora's replacement face sculpts, the alternate head and face sculpts for Shun. On the right is the replacement front hairpiece. Various accessories. Other parts are replacement hand types. The second layer contains the lyre, the stool, and the spear. Let's first look at the face sculpts among the accessories. There are 5 in total for Pandora. They are the calm face, confident smile face, closed eyes face, shouting face, and surprised face. Let's show each face from different angles. Early stage Pandora gives off a cold and mysterious, powerful vibe. Like the serious face and closed eyes face. Both have that aura. The mocking expression when she taunts Saga and others is also very memorable. But in later stages, she turned into a clown, contributing the classic scene of being kicked to the ground by Iki. This face, paired with the messy bangs part, is even more vivid. Overall, I think the likeness is pretty good. Besides Pandora, there's also a head part for Final Andromeda. EX Shun of the Final Cloth isn't on hand, so I'll just show it directly here. There are 2 front hair pieces, allowing for both the bareheaded look and the helmeted look. The expression is a melancholic mood, very accurate in likeness. As for hand types, this figure doesn't include bare hands, and the base body comes with a pair of naturally drooping hands, a pair of tightly clenched hands after death, a pair of spread finger hands, a pair for holding the spear, a pair for playing the lyre. This figure also includes a pair of spear-holding hands for Final Phoenix EX. As for other accessories overall, this one has low metal content. Only the lyre has large metal parts. Its pillar and base are mostly metal, so it feels quite solid in hand. With the gold and purple paint, it looks quite textured, but the strings and the soundbox parts are all plastic. Looking from underneath the soundbox, there's a very visible mold line. A fun part is the strings. They're not completely fixed in place. When plucked by hand, they do have some elasticity, other than the lyre. The remaining accessories are mostly plastic. First is the stool, very light in weight. The material is also quite thin. The surface uses a textured paint job. The seat cushion has a violet paint finish. Looks quite nice. Then there's a spear. The spear is another impressive accessory for Pandora, entirely plastic material. The spearhead imitates metallic gloss with paint, which gives it a premium look. There are also golden snake wrap details. The end part is detachable to facilitate hand swapping. There are several obvious gate marks on the spear, which somewhat affects its appearance. The Elysium Pass comes in two types, one that can be worn on Ikki's wrist, the other can be worn on Pandora's neck. Both are soft material. The detailing is decent. When wearing the pass, it needs to be paired with a neck ring. The neck ring is also soft rubber, with patterns and color separation on it. The last accessory is another necklace for Pandora. It's the one she wears in Hades' castle. The design is more luxurious. The gems on it are also painted in different colors. Speaking of the Hades castle look, let's go ahead and put on the one-piece dress from that period. The feature of this dress is that it's looser in shape, suitable for playing music. The collar and sleeve edges have different colors. There's Velcro in the middle of the back and a metal wire at the lower hem. I'll put it on the body to demonstrate. The manual recommends removing the hands before dressing, but putting it on directly without removing them works just fine. The clothes are fairly easy to wear. After dressing, adjust the accessories, then I realized this dress is actually off-shoulder. Even though I've read the manga countless times, I never noticed before. Also, the dress isn't particularly long, which creates a problem. The figure can't use the hem wire for support in standing, and since the dress needs styling and shaping to look natural, my posing experience was extremely poor. It's either unstable standing, or the necklace is crooked, or the dress looks messy. Trying to balance everything is really hard. It really made me want to punch something. After posing, the overall look is okay, but the short dress makes it look unnatural when shooting from low angles. In comparison, I can only say Bandai's official images really know how to find the right angles. Like I mentioned before, this look of Pandora gives off a cold and mysterious feeling. Even standing still and expressionless gives a strong presence. Sitting on the chair with eyes closed also looks great. My Capricorn surplus isn't here. Otherwise, I could pose them together in the scene where she holds him captive, which left a deep impression on me as a kid. The long dress for the underworld look is relatively tighter. Be careful of tearing when putting it on. This version of Pandora suits holding the spear. Though as a kid I didn't understand, besides playing the lyre to control specters, did she actually attack people with the spear? Feels like in the underworld it's mainly for styling. The clothes fit well. Finally, let's look at the base body. This one, like the Sayori in the 20th Anniversary Goddess set, uses the EX female body. I've introduced this body in detail before. It's known for its elegant and soft curves. No matter how it's posed, the posture always looks natural. The body also improves on center of gravity, so it stands well even without clothing. Specifically for this one. To match Pandora's style, the ankles have some sculpting, and the shoes are nicely replicated. The only issue is the waist feels a bit loose. The overall experience with the Saint Cloth Myth EX Pandora. My feeling is the visual likeness is decent, but the actual playability isn't very good. Specifically, the dress is hard to pose, and the figure has considerable issues with standing stability. makes it a bit troublesome to handle. When this one was first announced, because it didn't come with the fully black Shaka prayer beads. People felt the designers weren't very thoughtful. Aside from these drawbacks, the figure has a decent variety of accessories, and as a very important female character, it feels like only after getting this one is your Hades Arc collection complete. But on the other hand, with a price of over 900 RMB, its cost-performance ratio is quite low. If you're not a die-hard Saint Seiya fan, I don't think this is a must-buy. Okay, that's all for this episode's review. Don't forget to support my channel. See you next time.